There's been plenty of times where you've been like, I got an idea. We all take acid. And it's
always a great idea.
No, that person.
Yeah, that person for real. They're the
They're
But then he started getting all this like eco-nationalist, like white supremacy and I was like, what up?
All right,
like, what
back
the
it
fuck?
up.
I was like, whoa.
Tensions are high.
Stakes are high. It is hot in the tub.
What are you doing, Inspector 12?
You can't rush great taste.
This is Pillow Talk. 2 DJs, 1 phone line. Your problems are now our problems.
It's all here, just for you. Call now. Pillow Talk.
Oh, looks like we have some messages.
My name is Sandy R. And the question I want answered is, how do you tell your best friend that you don't like her boyfriend and you disagree with the entire relationship without ruining your relationship with her?
This happened to us.
This actually happened to us. I was just thinking that.
In Romania.
Yeah.
I had this girlfriend, will remain unnamed, that all my friends hated.
Wow. She ended up moving in to like your flat in Berlin that you shared with Sean and Ryan.
Well, she didn't move in. She was staying there
a lot.
And she cooked me food and I got crazy blowjobs.
We all hated her. She sucked so much. She had this like Coke thing where she would go and she would like do her nose to clear up whatever Coke fucking residue was in there. It was the worst. It was so bad. One day I was over there and Ryan and Sean like took me into the kitchen. They were like, listen, you got to do us a favor. You're the only one who can do this. And I was like, done. I'll do it at Sunwaves this weekend. And I was like, Seth, hold on a second. I just got to talk to you real quick.
Okay, I remember that so clearly.
I was like, listen, your girlfriend, she sucks. Like,
you were also like it was like one of our first times in Romania. There's all these beautiful girls. You're like, look around.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not
what's going on here?
Yeah, that's right. And
I took it well.
You took it so well.
So this is maybe back to the caller, right?
Yeah.
Are you a person who gives people a lot of advice? Do you like talk a lot? Or are they a person who gives people advice a lot? Because if so, I mean, no matter what, you got to tell them that the person sucks, right?
It's tricky. It really depends on your relationship with that person, how close you are. And I think, just ease into it and just feel how she... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think real friends are always honest with each other.
And if the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, if you feel like this guy is...
if it's toxic or not good.
It's toxic, yeah.
What are the reasons for not liking them, right? Is he just a schmuck? Or like, because that's not really a good reason. But if it's bad for your friend and you're like, come on, then say something. I think that's good, right?
Yes.
Next caller.
Hi, my name is Caleb S. And my question is, how do you go about telling that one friend in the group that they're doing too much without throwing the whole vibe off?
Like they're being extra?
Like, what is doing too much? This guy sounds like a dick. I don't know about Caleb S, whoever the fuck he is, but like, what's doing too much?
Doing too much, like, I guess, like being super extra, trying to be like super friend.
What? Oh.
I don't know. I'm guessing that's somebody who's like center of attention, always wants the attention, always trying to be like the person who's making everyone.
I see like a very
stuff.
New York, someone's like they're like, oh no, bro, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, bro. Like hanging out with the bros. But sometimes that person might just be funny.
Depends.
And there needs to be more context. I think,
Yeah. I need to know what he's doing that is too much.
I like too much.
You sound like that guy. You sometimes are the one who's like,
all right, we gotta get everyone together. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go. Let's go. You get in that car. You get in it.
Yeah, but I mean, the vibe is always good. Sometimes
I'm never wrong. If I ever say I got an idea, it's always 100%.
In your head, yes.
No, 100%. I've never misused, I've got an idea, we've got to do this, and it not be the best fun.
There's been plenty of times where you've been like,
I got an idea. We all take acid.
And
it's always a great idea.
Yes.
When have I ever said that and it's not a great idea in time?
When you dose everyone and then you give us like 5 hits. You're like,
oh, actually, I think I gave a little too much.
That was years ago.
As far as this guy is concerned,
maybe I'm too much.
Maybe he's talking about you.
He's talking about me. Is this? Wow, yeah.
Shit, did I call it?
Did Bill call? All right, what's the next call?
What happens when friends start talking a different language? In our increasingly siloed society, opinion is now linked to language. What we talk about and what we think about what we talk about is then connected to a whole set of phrases, words, buzzwords, communication tropes that are very individual to that set of beliefs, and they're very hard to share. We find ourselves literally speaking in different languages, and do I have to leave my language in order to come to you? Can we reach across the gap? This thing of language is becoming increasingly important, I think, to understand, because the divisions that are deepening between friends, within families, are driven by this silent but very, very pervasive threat.
Okay, totally Chat GPT. That was the best AI voice. Actually, I just read a book about this. The guy, I don't know his name, from the guy who wrote Sapiens.
Yeah.
He's got the new one. It's called Nexus.
Yeah.
Talks about information systems, control of information systems. But I think the question was like, how do friends, or how do people who have different belief systems, right? Mm-hmm. And are also part of different information systems, how would those people communicate? And how do we still live in a world like that?
How do they communicate amongst friends?
No, how to communicate with friends. Let's say you got a friend who went like a bit fucking conspiracy theory, far right and stuff.
Yeah,
or like a little too, like,
yeah.
You know, I think you can be open, and like, even if you don't have the exact same beliefs, unless you're a fascist, like a full fascist, you can be like a little right wing, and I'll still be like, whatever.
I had an incident last night at dinner, actually, with
the fascists,
with a right wing like piece of shit.
We were at the end of the table with the glasses.
Yep.
Oh, that guy did seem a little fucking weird, right?
Yeah, he was talking about he's like the whole woke thing, but he's like
these fucking transgender people who's like all these free Palestine people,
and I was like, whoa, buddy, hold up here. And then we got into a whole Israel-Palestine thing that just obviously never ends well. Yeah. But he was basically saying
more people need to be killed.
And it was, yeah. So that's the type of person that I obviously would never be friends with.
You can't continue that.
No. I got up and walked away. I was like, fuck off.
There's definitely lines.
Yeah.
I was in Carnival, and this guy who somehow got with our crew, we were walking around and talking about all this stuff. And he was talking about the Irish thing and how blacks and Irish are kind of the same, because then they were both, like persecuted and all this stuff.
You know, he used to say, no blacks, no dogs, no Irish.
And I was like, oh, that's crazy. We're homies. But then he started getting all this like etho-nationalist, like white supremacy shit. And I was like, what up?
All right,
like, what
back
the
it
fuck?
up.
I was like, whoa. Yeah, so it's a lot out there. But you got to keep an open mind with other people who just maybe watch some bad news, like your aunt or uncle who's just a bit stupid and watches Fox. That's like, you gotta be like, oh, you're just dumb.
Listen, I'm gonna, without getting too political, both sides suck. Both extremes suck. Yeah. And so you just have to navigate, find your way of finding a middle ground somehow. Tensions are high. Stakes are high.
It is hot in the tub.
Welcome back. This is Am I the Asshole? Every side has a story, but somebody's still the asshole. Email us and tell us your story.
I planned a solo trip because I needed a mental reset. I casually mentioned the destination to a friend, and a week later, they booked flights in a hotel at the same place the same week. I didn't invite them. Now they keep asking what my daily plans are so we can meet up. Am I a bad friend for dodging them the entire trip?
This has got layers. Because he starts it off that he casually mentioned. But I realize this motherfucker knows when he was going on the holiday, what he was saying.
Like where he was staying.
Casually,
you told him details. You got him like.
You hyped it up.
Yeah.
Full highlight. Wow, it's going to be the best trip up. I could see it a slip in. Oh, you should come sometime. It's going to be, Then, but it's like a kind of invite that you don't think someone's going to actually take.
It depends.
Maybe he's leaving that out of the...
I think it's super creepy. Like that the guy or the girl just decided to post up in the same hotel. Like, I'm going to take a a vacation at the same. I am not opposed to just avoiding that person all week. Like, fuck them. But also, it's gonna be even more awkward. It depends.
Well, it just sounds like that movie that's just come out, Friendship or whatever. You might be. I think he's more of a prick than an asshole.
I mean, avoiding the whole vacation.
You might be a prick, but I don't know if you're an asshole.
I have a friend who constantly tells stories that make me sound bad or weird. But the thing is, they never happened, or they happened totally differently. I started correcting them in front of others, but it makes things awkward. And they say I'm ruining the vibe. Am I the asshole for not letting them have their version of reality?
No, fuck that person.
Yeah, fuck that person for real. They're the asshole.
They're the asshole. Stand up to them and be like, actually, you're lying. This is bullshit. Don't try to correct them because it makes it look, that's asshole.
Right?
For sure.
Is he the asshole?
Yeah.
Bro?
Gaslighting is
good, right?
Yeah. That's the easy one. That other person who's gaslighting you is an asshole.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Bill.
And this is Pillow Talk. And you could be right in between us with your thoughts and your desires. Call us and tell us everything that's on your mind. If you need any advice, we're here to help.
This was Pillow Talk. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.